Kiera Niles, the current NCW champion, accompanied by her advocate Bianca Treadwell, defends her title against none other than Mario El Lucha. Okay, so we're going to start out here with a very nice square up. The lockup needed to be better timed and a little bit more firm. I do like the force of the turnbuckle here, which is nice. And I like coming up here where Kiera does take it and force him to the opposite corner. This is good. It shows good aggression. The selling and emoting and the sounds are really good in this match. This eye rake here was fantastic. I would have used it to go into something. I don't know why he let up there. You could instantly go for a back rake or even a knee clip. I mean, something to lead into it. I do like this tease here as he keeps resisting Kiera Niles' signature wrist throw, that judo throw from the wrist lock. However, I think they overplayed it. Maybe 2 times would have been enough, and then she should have kicked him like this. I think it needed to be a little more contact on the kick, lay it in a little bit more, but I do think that it would have been better a little earlier. I like that she's starting to tear into the arm, forcing the corner. Good running knees right here. This is good corner work. I think that maybe varying it with a couple of forearms would make it a little bit more palpable. Mario El Lucha comes with a very good roundhouse there. I like the sell by Kiera. I think they only need to do it once. It was a little overplayed there. This was nice. That throat strike was magnificent. And then coming to this clinch, I think it should have led to something. I don't know why we're shoving back to the ropes and shooting each other off. This whole thing looked disastrous here. I need to work on that. There was just no cohesion there. I think it caused confusion, especially for the referee, trying to cover, going for a 1-foot cover, which is, a fine improvisation, but it doesn't make up for a rope sequence. I always tell people, make sure that you practice the rope sequences before starting the match. Never do it off the cuff, because the communication's always going to come apart. I tell people this all the time. When you're shooting someone off the ropes, both people should know what's going to happen, how many reversals, how many dodges, whatever you were doing. We bring in what looks like a martial arts training club pad, and referee spots it immediately, gets out of the ring. Very good proactivity. Kiera Niles runs in with a splash. I think could have been a little bit more higher, but that's fine. It looked good. Kick to the ankle. We're going to take control of the wrist, and there it is, the wrist throw. First one nailed this match, and I like how she attacked the knee there. A good contact on these strikes right here. And that was a unique elbow strike. That was a unique elbow drop there by Kiera Niles. I did like that. We're going in. These are good. A little bit faster on those strikes would looked a little bit better, but I like them. We get another judo throw, which looked even better than the first one. I like that. And continue to attack that knee, the back of that leg, where the ligaments are. I like that. I just hope it leads to something. Here we go, scoop up. We're in fireman position, but no sell on the leg damage. That's a big problem for me. I don't care that he got her up there. I just think that it needed to be a sell. I mean, this might have been that sell I was looking for, but maybe a reverse headlock takedown or an arm drag would have been good for her to reverse out of that corner maneuver. I think that would have looked better. We got to turn over here, need to be a lot more cleaner, a lot more smoother, but I like that she keeps getting her shoulder up here. This right here, good fight being shown right here. I think she should have kind of jiu-jitsu'd her way around on the mat there to keep him from getting to her. They could have teased that. We go up into a hold here. I just don't understand why you go into a cradle to do a power slam, but okay. It's like a kid cradle. Go for the cover there. It was a disaster because there was a miscommunication, and then we had to kind of explain why we didn't get the 3 counts, and now they're playing like there was a little bit of screw job work there. I just think there needs to be a little more decisiveness here. That was good. Good strike by Kiera. Good follow-up. And she's shown a lot better aggression in this particular outing than I've seen from her recently. Look at that. Great contact on that running knee strike. That looked beautiful. I think here is a terrible place to go for a cover. I think she should know that. Drag the body to the center of the ring, then go for the cover or go for something else in the corner. This is good aggression. Those are some of the best kicks I've seen from her. Look at that. Look at the contact there. That was fantastic. Good sell on the arm. Great wrist throw there. Good, well sold by Mario El Lucha. I like this. Again, the aggression, she's staying on the arm like this. She stepped on and stomped on it. This is a good counter here of Mario Lucha, taking control of the ankle. Look at that, beautiful, keeping her away from the ropes right here. We're going to lock in here, scissoring in on the leg. Very nice. And I will say, I like Kiera's running knee strikes. I think that could have been a little bit faster and a little bit more vigorous. Beautiful wrist toss. We go for the cover, which is countered immediately, which is almost a no-sell. I mean, it absolutely is a no-sell. It kind of kills all the damage that was done up to this point. I did like that power slam. I like this battle for leg control. It showed aggression here. Kiera fighting him off, trying to force him off. I like that. I think he should have stayed more aggressive on her. Shouldn't just let her get up so easily. It's a little too late to go ahead and start countering wrist throws at this point. I think they should have just gone with it at that point. These knee strikes need to be a lot more vicious at this point because desperation sets in. And honestly, for the splash, I think she should have just gone for a second rope splash at that point. Hopped over him and just sprung off and done the second rope splash. Would have been fine. That is if that turnbuckle can handle it. We get a DDT, a little bit sloppy, but it's okay at this point. Beautiful elbow strike to the arm. I like that right there. As we go for what I was surprised to see here, I thought he was going for a figure four, but it's not quite. This is the X-Lock. Wow, I have not seen this in years. It's a cross leg lock, and Kiera has a perfect counter for it. Just very beautiful finish to this match. I was thoroughly surprised. I think the match as a whole just needed a lot more structure, but man, there was a lot of gems in this matchup. Definitely one of Kiera's best showings. And I believe this is the highest rating I've ever given an NCW match. Very little wasted movement, just needed a little bit more transitional structure and a lot more aggression.